Hello everyone, welcome back to Roses in Houston YouTube channel. Hope all of you have been well. Have not done an update video in about a week or two, but here I am. And in this video, I'm going to share with you what roses are blooming in front of you right now. These blooms are from Distant Drums Rose. Aren't they beautiful? Look at variations of colors here. Trying to make sure that the phone is not too bright. It's hard to capture the photo. It is so bright outside right now. Anyhow, that the colors here, it's gorgeous. It's one of the most unique roses when it comes to color variations, right? So start out like that, and the bud starts out like that too, like darker, intense, and as it opens up, you get that vintage look. Absolutely stunning, and it is such a prolific bloomer. This one, you can see the color in the middle is like kind of tan, golden. My backyard has been so windy, but I hope you can hear me well. These blooms that have already opened up look so pretty. And interesting thing is each year different, because sometimes if I can catch this rose super early in the morning and that morning is kind of cool, the colors are super intense too. If you look back at my video maybe a year or two in the springtime, it's more like this color when they all open up. But since today the weather is like 75, almost yeah, in the mid 70s, it's not as cold. The colors are a lot softer, but still very beautiful. And look at the foliages, very pretty, like nice contrast, right? So that's Distant Drums. And I I don't remember, but I think I show um how it looked after I prune, and now it's fully leafed out, but the size, the height right now, I would say about 2 feet. I pruned it pretty hard, so it is going to grow taller in a few months, but right now it is super compact. This is the rose that I don't know in another climate, but for me this is a rose that you can certainly grow in pot. If you do not have space in the ground and you try to figure out what roses would be good in a pot, I feel that Distant Drum would be a good candidate to grow in a pot because the size is very compact. It is not one of those roses that grow super tall and super wide. It stays pretty much compact. Um, that's in my experience. It can be different for others. I just love this bloom. And there are many more buds to open up. Love that. That's like almost look like someone paint the petals, right? So pretty. Okay, next up we have Belinda's blush. She has quite a few buds right here, but look at this one. Isn't that gorgeous? almost like glowing. Absolutely stunning. I love the blush color. And before it opens up, of course, it has a lot of thrift damages right now. They are all over the place. The flower thrips, that's how you see the damages on here. But just look how beautiful when it opens up. Love this rose when it opens up nicely like this. And there are a few more on here. And I actually just made room in this area because I have one rose that I'm going to that I just bought from nursery in in the area. Well, not really in the area, about an hour away. Didn't plan on getting red rose. I don't know if I mentioned before, I'm not a big red rose person, but I ended up buying that red rose because it's so pretty. So I'm going to plant it right here and then show you what it looks like. It has the classic red rose form, which is kind of unusual because I have even though I'm not a red rose person, I have a few. Let's see, how many do I have? One, two, three. I have three red ones, and I just added another one. So you just never know, right? Your taste and your preference change over time. And I feel like it is going to be like a nice contrast here as far as the color, because that one is Cathedral Bell. This one kind of a blush color. So we have red here, yellow there, distant drums over there. And so this is Cathedral Bell. And we have quite a few, but that one is going to open up pretty soon. This one is still small. This one I prune really hard too. This is, let's see, when did I buy this one? So this one is about a year old, right? And this one, Sparkle and Shine Rose, still working on its magic. Look at the bud. It will be pretty magical when they all open up. Look at that. Tons of blooms, and this yellow rose is so cheery. And I almost bought another yellow one, but I stopped myself. Even though that one's so pretty, but I think it's very similar to this one. That's why I said no. Have to resist. Make room for something else. See my salvia over there? Looking good. I just planted not too long ago. And I have a pink piece over there. Pink piece has really lovely pink color blooms and amazing fragrance. So let me go to the left side of the yard real quick to visit Florentina. Florentina is going to bloom soon. You see some red on here. Look at that. This rose really amazed me this year. This is the third year for it to shine and put out a tons of buds in bloom. Looks like something ate this poor bloom already, but there are a lot more to come right there. Look at that cluster. I can't wait. Feel like waiting for so long of Florentina, and dark glossy foliages just give a very nice contrast. And this stem right here, let me show you. It's very interesting how it adapt and adjusted, because in that corner, see how it goes up and then it has to bend its own stem right there to fit. I thought that was interesting. That is so interesting. But this is a very vigorous rose, very getting really big. So hopefully it will fill up this area nicely. And I have daylilies that is blooming. So many more flowers to open up. It's this one. Let me go over here. Continue with Florentina. So many more. Totally worth the wait. Lovely foliages, for sure. I will do another video when the blooms open up. And let's go to this what's in this raised bed right here. It's salvia. Can't believe how prolific it is. Has tons of flowers. And Evelyn is doing well. Actually had one bloom at two that I already dated before I take this video. More salvia over here. Beautiful colors. On the screen it shows purple, but in real life it's blue. Why it's called blue salvia. I just cannot capture the true color on the phone, on my camera. And I have dill over there and two basil that somehow they receded and come back, which is so nice. So windy, my goodness. Have black spot. And let's see who else. Princess Charlene has one bud here. So with Princess Charlene, this is another spring that this rose has many blind shoots. Last year I had the same experience, so I had to cut down again. And hopefully will give me more stems with flowers. Right now I have one. I have the blue flowers here, and once again it shows purple on the screen, but it's like blue in real life. And chamomile right there. Snapdragon, love that color. I just moved that one from a different spot this year. These grow back from, I don't know, they reseed or something, but I didn't have to buy these, so that's wonderful. Same as a zinnia over there, and that is the old bloom of Evelyn. I have not dated this one yet. That beautiful earlier is like peachy color. Now changing to pink, and look at that, a lot of damage is from grapes, but the inside looks so beautiful. And I have all dressed up over here. This bloom is about, I don't know, 2 days old. I have quite a few buds here. So crazy windy. I have Borrello right here. Look at that. Feel like I'm at the beach. Goodness. And this flower, I don't remember the name, but it is so pretty. Okay, where should I go next? Let's see. Let's continue on this side. This is double easy orange, which has a very nice shade of orange. This is the first bloom for spring 2024, and it has many more to come. So I can't wait. And I have a tons of marigolds that decided to grow in this area. So I just let them be. There's so many little ones over here. Make sure don't step on them, and have weeds coming up already. Like never ending pulling weeds. And there's Earth Angel leafing out, growing nicely, and I have salvia, more salvia there too. So we'll see when this one will bloom, but right now it looks pretty healthy. Now here is Crazy Love, which is absolutely growing beautifully, no buds yet. And right here, Sunbrew Climbing Rose, still going strong. Isn't that pretty? This rose is so beautiful. Grow more and more in love with her flat. Him or her. His or her. Can't speak with that flat bloom. Like I mentioned before, if you are new, you may not know, but those who have been here a while, I mentioned that I like cup, like very round. As far as the form of the flower, and I never really like the form of Crazy Love rose, because when it opens up flat like this, right? But as time goes by, I have grown to love the unique, something different. And the fragrance is absolutely stunning. There's still quite a few blooms on here, so I'll be able to enjoy um, this white rose for a little while longer, maybe a week or two. And in the back, of course, that's Spirit of Freedom, which we are going to visit pretty soon. The sunbrew looks pretty good. And next, we have Silas Manor leafing out, growing beautifully right there. So many buds, you can tell. You have one or two that open up already. I already dated those, but these should open up maybe next week or sooner, I hope. And we have Spirit of Freedom, favorite for most people. Let's see. Well, I have some damage right here. I don't know what happened, but go ahead and remove. So here, Spirit of Freedom. There's still quite, I say, maybe 10% of blooms left. You look at a video just a few weeks ago, loaded with gorgeous bloom, and I did hate most of them. Look at that one, perfect, so cute. It's like little balls of gorgeousness. Hmm. This one is older. So I think I'm going to do like light pruning on Spirit of Freedom because I didn't get to prune back in February as it budding all over the place. So I'm going to do light pruning when it's all the stems are done with these gorgeous bloom. And we'll see when the next round of blooms will come. So I'm going to go back there to show you. Right here have green beans and some other veggies and flowers growing, tomatoes growing nicely along with cucumbers, okra, more green beans. I just love homegrown green beans. Okay, let's take a look here. Wow, look at that one. Ooh, that is packed with petals inside. Isn't that neat? And the outside has damages, but doesn't impact the inside at all. Look at that. Oh, and I wanted to um, mention that for those who are in the Houston area, we are going to do have a private event slash rose meetup for rose lovers. You don't have to be in my Facebook group to join. If you love roses and want to connect, want to exchange information, make new rose friends, you are definitely invited. And that information is on my website at rosesinhouston.com, so you can check that out. It is going to be on April 13 from 2 to 4 p.m. We are going to do like afternoon tea at this gorgeous tea cottage slash tea lounge. It is a private venue, so it's not open to public, only for event, and it is a really gorgeous place. I have a lot of photos on the website of this place if you want to check that out and then decide. Would love for you to join us. And let's continue. So I have these holes that I don't have the roses to put in yet, but they are ready. And here, the highlight of this video must be this rose right here, Raspberry Cream Twirl. Look at that. This rose, oh my goodness, like dream, more than a dream comes true, big time. There's so many flowers, so many buds that have not even opened on there. You see a lot of yellow leaves. I didn't get to defoliate or prune this rose, so these foliages are like old foliages. My hope is that once it's done with its bloom, I'm going to do light pruning. But right now it is full of flowers, so beautiful. Hard to capture the true photos, true colors. I mean that. Absolutely stunning. As far as fragrance, I couldn't detect any. I know if that's just my nose or it doesn't have any or very light. I couldn't detect anything, but it is absolutely beautiful. Okay, who's next? So we have Bathsheba over here. Just like a peachy corner. So we have Bathsheba. This one, the color is still beautiful. My goodness. Look at that one. That is also Bathsheba by David Austin. It is full of buds right now. And this one I didn't get to defoliate or prune a whole lot either. The next one, Shropshire Lat. If I pronounce it correctly, it's David Austin rose. This rose, I haven't seen a whole lot of people growing it. But this year, this used to be my stingy bloomer, which means it barely gave me any blooms. I mean, not any, like very far and few in between for the last 2 years. And this year finally gives me more blooms. Thank goodness. And look at the bloom. It is, the color is beautiful. But it has a lot of damage from thrips because the color is kind of light, but I imagine if it doesn't get hammered by the thrip, it would be so beautiful. Color is really stunning. So who is this? Because I grow this one next to Bathsheba. I don't know. I think this is Bathsheba. And this rose, at least in my experience, is not it's not the healthiest. But I mean, it's not the worst in my garden either. Most likely not quite um, appropriate for a no spray garden. I don't spray, I don't use anything, and then these blooms just can't handle the level of pest compared to some others that still look quite decent. So that one is Bathsheba. And right here is also Shropshire Lat, kind of small but beautiful color. So maybe the next round the blooms will not be beaten up by thrip. We'll see. We'll see what happens. And I have one bloom of Desdemona. So this Desdemona used to be on the other side of the garden, but then I move it right here. We'll see how it does. But so far it looks like it is happy. And it grows with parsley. Let me get out here. So my polka is not very robust. I'm thinking maybe he doesn't like being in a pot, or maybe I'm going to take it out and then plant something else in there. We'll see. This is plum perfect. This has been growing a whole lot. It's going to be quite a show, this rose. Look at that. Okay, and there's fertilizing guidebook that I put together on the website along with the list of products that I use in my garden when it comes to soil, compost, what else? Fertilizer, both liquid and granular type. Those are all natural organic. And that is in the guidebook of the 14 products that I love and have been using for the past few years that work very well for me. If you have been looking for information as far as what products to use, you can check that out. It's on Roses in Houston as well. And I think I am going to do another round of fertilizing pretty soon. It's going to be amazing. And Bosco Bell is doing very good. So it should open up flowers in not too long from now. We have another Desdemona. So I have two Desdemonas, one here and one back there. I have Lectus, Fuchsia, everything else on here, along with Roald Dahl, doing quite nice. Okay, who else on here? Moonlight in Paris is coming along nicely. Have Evelyn over here, have another the second Evelyn there. Love Song, which has very interesting growth habits. And we have, let's see here. So we have Lady of the Mist, a Bliss Parfuma, have growing nicely too. And who is this? Majestic. I have Fun in the Sun over here, budding up beautifully. And I have Bordeaux back there, the red rose that smell like wine. And this one's the new addition, Secret Out. Don't know if you can see the colors really well. It is white with like almost light yellow in the middle. It is stunning in real life. Beautiful. I have kale over here along with some lettuce. And right over here, I have Tinkerbell doing really well. I had to remove one bud the other day because it's so damaged with thrift. Like looks so bad. But there are more to come. And Coco Loco leaping out nicely along with having many buds on here. Open up the other day. One bloom that I already removed. Have Sentimental looking pretty good. Don't see any bud yet. But it looks, this is, oh, here it is. By far, this is the year that it actually looks really healthy. The past 2 years, not so much. So hopefully it will do much better this year. So I think that will be it for this video. I'm going to end the video right here in front of Raspberry Cream Twirl. So I hope you all enjoy your week, and I am going to see you in the next video. Bye.